Thanks, Riaz. Good morning. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. Many parents have been scrambling to find a place to put their child or children as public school teachers across the province begin rotating strikes today. For the very latest on this story, we join Greg Harper, who's outside Charles Dickens Elementary in East Vancouver. Greg?
Good morning, Jody. Yes, indeed, outside of Charles Dickens Elementary here in East Vancouver this morning, where Phase 2 of Teachers' Job Action is underway here. You can see several teachers behind me. They have signage on, and they will be walking the picket line today, not teaching. And this is job action that involves over 40,000 public school teachers in our province, and this could result in over 500,000 students missing at least one day of school this week. Also today, the government plans to start cutting teachers' salaries by 10%. The BCTF says it's taking that matter to the Labour Relations Board. Also, the government has imposed a partial lockout because of this job action. Teachers are being instructed not to do any paid work during recess and lunch or 45 minutes before and after school hours. We spoke to a teacher this morning, and this is the feeling here on the picket line.
Well, we'd like to be in school teaching. We'd like to finish the year off on a positive note. So, yeah, we're frustrated, for sure. We're all frustrated. It's not what we want to be doing.
The president of the BCTF, Jim Eicher, is scheduled to be here about half an hour from now. We will talk to him about this labor dispute that doesn't appear to be going anywhere. For a list of the districts where there is no school today, you can find that at news1130.com. Jody?
All right, thanks very much. Greg Harper reporting live for us from East Vancouver this morning. We will check back in with you at the bottom of the hour. Thanks, Greg. The December murder of hockey mom Julie Pascal in Newton shook the hockey community right across the country. Today, a Surrey man is expected in court charged with second-degree murder. 27-year-old Yosef Gopal was charged over the weekend in connection with Pascal's death. She was attacked in December outside Newton Arena as she was waiting for her son. Surrey RCMP say the arrest has addressed public safety concerns for many, and Surrey Mayor Diane Watts says community policing levels in the area near the arena will stay the same.
We thank the investigators for my hit and all the units and people who supported this investigation and helped with our phone calls and all the other stuff that's been going on. It's just been amazing how the people have come together in this community to help solve this crime. We can never thank all you people enough.
Investigators made the arrest after reviewing close to 1,000 hours of surveillance video. Police say Gopal moved here from Ontario late last year. A 21-year-old man is facing a manslaughter charge in connection with the death of a baby in downtown Victoria. Paramedics were called to a fast food restaurant on Douglas Street Saturday morning. When they got there, they found an unresponsive infant. They tried to revive the child but couldn't. Police believe the man brought the baby into the city on a bus from Esquimalt. The relationship is unclear, and the case is now under a publication ban. A new petition calls for justice for 6 dogs that died while reportedly in the care of a Langley dog walker. The online petition says the SPCA, or asks the SPCA, to recommend 6 charges of animal cruelty. The organizer hopes to gather 50,000 names in the next few weeks. The SPCA is performing necropsies on the animals' bodies, which were found in an Abbotsford ditch. It's believed they died after they were left in the dog walker's overheated truck. She initially claimed the animals were stolen while she used the washroom at a park in Langley. Early returns show a billionaire candy maker is the clear winner in yesterday's presidential election in Ukraine. Former foreign minister, also called the Chocolate King, Petro Poroshenko, won more than 55% of the vote. That's enough to avoid a runoff election in 3 weeks. Prime Minister Stephen Harper tweeted his congratulations to Ukrainians for taking what he called an important step toward rebuilding democracy. The West is hoping the vote will help resolve the crisis in Ukraine following Russia's annexation of Crimea in March. Russian President Vladimir Putin says he will respect the result. The leader of the coup in Thailand is warning citizens not to criticize military action in that country. The junta leader is also suggesting protests could face a return to the old days of street violence if protesters refuse to listen. He says he seized power to restore order after months of political turmoil between the old government and demonstrators who had repeatedly called for the army to intervene. The leader has received royal endorsement to run the country. Pope Francis continues his visit to the Holy Land, where he took an opportunity to pray at Jerusalem's Western Wall. The Pope also left a note in a crack in the wall. When John Paul II visited in 2000, he left a note asking forgiveness for the suffering inflicted on Jews by Christians over history. The pontiff also honored Jews killed in the Holocaust and in terrorist attacks, one day after voicing strong support for the Palestinian cause.